Or it could be antifreeze. Right, so we are at the garage. Mike's hiding around the back somewhere. Today we're on project Rav4. So what we want to do is we want to get it on the ramp, see what's wrong with it. We know it's got water leaks and we're hoping it's just a radiator, but we will not know until obviously we do a bit more digging. So yeah, let's go and have a look and see what the score is and see what problems we can find with our free JDM Rav4. Pretty much. So Mike is just putting that last arm under. I mean, it's really tidy under here. For a motor that's like 20 plus years old, super happy with it. Mike's put some coolant, or well, some water in it, which we know it is dripping out. But we're going to get it up in the air, see if we can't find the leak, so we can rectify that, and just have a general look about underneath of it. So yeah, let's get it up in the air, Mike. Yeah, you're good. Listen for crunches. Mike's, he's an incredibly gifted clay modeller, but he hasn't really got his hands dirty a lot on cars, so we're planning to change that as much as we can. Right, so straight away I've just seen a really, really fun job, and it's going to be the first time Mike does one, but we're going to get Mike to change that at some point. That is your CV gator, it's split and it's flung grease everywhere. Once that shit gets on you, it stays on you. Right, so we've got it up in the air. We're just going to check around the suspension and you know, the underside of the body and just see if there's any play. So we're checking all joints. There's a little bit of noise there, but there's no play. Again, checking the up and down. So you're just checking for play bearings, having a listen. There's no obvious noise there, and then come round. We can check the springs, so we're just literally feeling for any broken springs or anything like that. Any obvious play in the strut tower, and again things like that. So Mike's those usual trick of turning the ignition off. But yeah, okay, that's cool. So that one I'm happy with. We check the rear. So when you're looking at tyres, it's 0715. So that's the 7th week of 2015. That's the way to read a tyre. So looking underneath, there's a reasonable amount of oil coming out of it. So it's safe to say that we've got some oil leaks, but they'll stay there, I think. Not too worried about oil leaks, because oil leaks means it doesn't rust. A lot of surface rust on the joints and things and the arms. Again, you can see here, so that's one of the boots. And obviously if you look at the other side has given up. So yeah, that's obviously what it should look like to an extent. Again, a lot of crud on the brake caliper and stuff, but there doesn't appear to be any real structural rusting, which is a real surprise. Little hole there, which I don't think's meant to be there, if I'm honest. Little hole there. But again, I'm pleasantly surprised, Mike. What do you reckon? There's nothing there. I mean, there's obviously been a patch done here. You can see that. No, it's good. That's all right, mate. I'd be happy with this. And considering again, it was free. The key word here is free. Right, so Mike's going to whip the under tray down. We're going to see if we can spot this leak. But I can see why it's dripping in multiple places now. Wow. Okay, actually, the box isn't too bad. There's a bit of a leak at the bottom. And I reckon the oil leak is probably the rear main oil seal. So that's fairly obvious. And then for a vehicle made in '94, we were actually over the moon. Realistically, you know, although it's a Japanese import and they generally are a lot better condition, we couldn't get over how clean this car was underneath. Just finding this leak's a bit of a pain in the arse. So we're going to we can't work out where this is coming from. I'm 90% sure it's the radiator, but we're going to just crack this off and these off, and then hopefully we can just sort of move the radiator forward and get a better view. Watch as Mike snaps this now. He's got a very smug look on his ginger beard. How we going, boys? So AJ's come down to help us find this little leak. Oh wait, no, hang on, he's doing his own thing.
Sorry. What?
find this leak. I mean,
you can't find the leak. It's dripping out underneath.
From the top.
It's pissing out from somewhere. But it's in this area.
Is wet from the top all the way around.
Yep.
See what you think.
Just because I spilled it.
Right, so we're going to try again. Come on, be better, Mike. Honestly, find the hole, get it in. Squeeze it harder. That's it, squeeze it harder. Now twist it. So that the...
I'm trying.
Come on, get it, man. That's it. And you've got better access it. That's it, that's it. Oh, he's got... Right, so just pull that out and stand it upright for the minute. Oh! Right, so we managed to get the top hose off and we found the problem. The top, basically, where the radiator goes into, it's just crumbling. Either way, no, I mean, I'm look at the state of that. I'm fairly confident that was our problem, because there's lots of little bits in there as well. So, new radiator in order to fix the Rav4. Cool. Right, so I'm down with Sam, who's hiding down at the front. Al is moving the toolbox over there, and then AJ is working on his Jag. We've got the rad to put in the Rav4, so fingers crossed we'll get it running and we can actually have a proper drive with it and not worry about it overheating. So yeah, let's get cracking. Sam didn't want those eyes anyway.
Don't want to leave me a lot of pull-out room. I'm just going to lock it on there.
Yeah, but once we've got it loose, we could probably yeah, do it with the...
Change the orientation of the electric.
I love that bit in Kill Bill with the bloke who usually works at the club and he gets sent off to clean the
Send
toilet.
it. Doesn't matter if it breaks because the radiator's coming out, isn't it? Be better.
There's a bolt right at the bottom.
Of course there is.
Spanner, please.
I mean, I'm hoping not to have put it on the ramp, but to be fair, if it needs to go up, it doesn't matter. That's it. But yeah, she's pretty clean. She's got a bit of a leak coming from the box, and needs a CV boot on this front. You have no torch etiquette. So there were several bolts holding the radiator cowling in place, and that's what Al's trying to undo at the moment, but they did not want to let go, and a few of them had rounded off and just rusted away. The top ones were fine, bottom ones not so much, as you can see now. Angle grinder didn't work, so now down to the hammer. This was just to get the two bottom bolts undone.
2,000 years later.
Right, rad's out. That was shit. So we had to fight like buggery, and in the end we ended up taking the airbox out. So the airbox is out in its entirety, the air filter's out, intake pipe's out, wiring loom's out, and then this fan here is actually the one for that side. So now we're going to, hopefully, right, so radiator's out. We had to bend a little bit of bracketry out of the way because the bolts did not want to undo, but nothing, you know, superficial. We shall get that put back in place now. We're going to get the new one on. This does not represent our quality of work at Jackson & Phillips, nor the Car Collective. Right, let's get the new one in. Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, we just got to put the cooling temperature switch in at the bottom. We'll do that before we actually put it in. Yeah, pull that forward. Surprisingly went in a lot easier than the old one came out. And I'm not really sure why. I mean, whilst we've got everything out of the way, the old one still just seems to put up a fight coming out. Got it in, and yeah, got it fitted. Hang on. No. Warren, there, mate. Hang on, come back. That's it. There you go. That's it, boys.
What? The oil's clean.
Yeah, we've had an injury. It's
It's not going to look like that.
no, I mean we can. It's still good. We can straighten it out. I mean, look at Sam. He's an engineer.
Ta-da!
Look at that. He's fixed it.
Oh, come on.
Mine with a bit of lube on it or something. Bit of WD.
Do you know what's funny? Yeah, please tell me to take the caps off the bottle.
Caps. Oh, that's a.
Yeah, I took the rad cap out of the bottom one.
Yeah, and then there's red ones behind you. Okay, well done, Al. Good job, mate. That'd be why you can't get the hose on then. What at least you think?
Happy.
Yeah, happy
That
chappies.
one's gone.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's
That one
that.
left the party.
Right, so air filter in.
Serviced?
Yeah, full service. Right, that can go on. That just clips in place. And then that was 10 mil.
It was also a 10, yeah.
Hang on, he's not in at the bottom yet. Let him get in at the bottom. Oh, he's fucking straight in the hole. Just don't step back, Al.
Ready?
Yep. Whilst the old girl started on the button, yeah, we were still concerned that the head gasket had blown because the previous owners had told me that it had overheated. He didn't say like how long he'd driven it for whilst it was in the sort of overheated phase, so we were just running it up to temperature now to sort of see if one, the fans cut in, because the important thing was making sure that the fans come in to keep the engine cool, but two, to obviously make sure it doesn't overheat again. It could be. Or it could be antifreeze. All of that sort of smoke coming out the back is not what we want to be seeing. It does to us, I think we sort of established that it potentially was condensation, but only time will tell. So yeah, now to get the MOT on the old girl and yeah, get her on the road and go and have some fun in it. Massive thanks for watching this episode on the Rav4 build. So lots more to come on this vehicle, lots more exciting episodes to come, and also still stuff to come on the Porsche as well. Don't think we've forgotten the old girl, it's just because she's running all right. So don't forget to subscribe and like the video, it helps me massively. Drop a comment, see what you think's going on with the Rav, and yeah, see you on the next episode.